Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So we're up and running. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal. Neymar! Goal! Beşiktaş! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Kutlu. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Plays a sharp little ball here. Delivers the ball. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Fran Garcia. And it's Bergkamp. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Chance! Goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Beşiktaş take the lead. Yevtovic. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Played into space. Messi looking to get on the end of this. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Platini gets a foot in here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Konyaspor got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Back into the middle. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's out once more. Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Climbs up big! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. Eder Militao. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beşiktaş with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a go! And now they can spring out of defence. He's chosen to go back. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played, well played.
Quick through.
And they're on him in a flash. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. Yevtovic, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, looking to play him in. There's no flag. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Platini! That's a half-decent try.
Platini is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's Neymar! Now, and it's come back out to him. And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Messi goes short. And he's had a hit. And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi with the short one. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Flings in across.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Muleka. Now it's Turut. And they're back on the ball again. Muleka. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found the way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Platini! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Welcome to the field.
Beşiktaş hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Turut. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Picked up, takes a shot! Oh, it's got in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Garcia. Elects to cross. He's got all. Goal! Beşiktaş! And they're back in front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 19.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a decent ball. Who played through for the wide man. Now it's Neymar! Muleka. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Turut. Now that is a hefty challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yevtovic. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings in. It's a mighty effort! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Fran Garcia. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Back in once more. Cleared away. And the counter is on now then. And here's Mbappe. That's good play. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been... And another try! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Mbappe, can he get it through? And it's been played through. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Neymar! scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming on to replace him is number 32.
Beşiktaş perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Bazor. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Saliba. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Neymar. Yep, it's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Good ball, good take. And he's with terrific header. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, a delicate chip through, brilliantly cut out. And they've got a throw. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Serginho goes pelting down that left-hand side.
Minutes has been indicated.
Turuts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Wriggles his way through. He's shot a goal! He's put his foot right through that one. Oh no, what has happened here? Jevtovic. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's fallen kindly here. Goal! Beşiktaş! Beşiktaş take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Beşiktaş gain their reward with an early goal. And he's managed to get free. Beşiktaş leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Harit. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's making a real surge on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Bergkamp crosses. And it's hoisted clear. Well, they've got it again. Platini. Xavi Alonso. Beşiktaş are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Neymar picks it up out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Selka. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Beşiktaş here really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. Sari. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gets into some space. Cross. Bullish header! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Alexander-Arnold. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it. He's found a way through. Chooses to go back. He's having a shot! Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Bergkamp. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shomurodov. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Selka. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi has found the net here, of course. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Harit. Sari. Looking for options for... There's the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Harit. Karatas. Shomurodov. He is through here.
Has been indicated.
Plenty of space out wide here. And this is Neymar. He's on it. Can he finish? It's... Oh, what has happened here? And this could be the final action of the first half. Karatas. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution for Beşiktaş, number 13,
And the action is back on the way.
Number 18.
Beşiktaş really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Number 6. Hey.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Beşiktaş do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Lovely feet. That is good strength. Fran Garcia gets into a good position. Well, that is good. Platini concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Nicely weighted ball. Flings in across.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw. This might spell danger. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And it's Michel Platini. Harit. Now it's Selka. Beşiktaş needing a change of fortune here. Sarri is onto this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beşiktaş needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Beşiktaş really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Platini does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
This their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Karatas aims beyond the defence. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Beşiktaş are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for the run. Messi delivers with whip. But there's going to be another change here.
Substitution.
Cross into the ball. A header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold. Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Shomorodov. Karatas. Now it's Shomorodov. Eder Militao is the guilty party there. Threads one in. He has found a way through. Hoisted in. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kane. Chance here to counter. Sitesini. Shomurodov. Just 5 minutes left. He's picked his way through. Now it's Shomurodov. Shomurodov, he rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Beşiktaş are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's been shifted off it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Shomurodov. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. And that has left him in a heap. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter.
Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Neymar. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Niang. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course... He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Mbappe shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! And that's left him on the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Fran Garcia just loves to go forward whenever he can. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there. And it's Neymar. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! It's loose and he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good ball, good take. Liang is fouled. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Beşiktaş have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
It's a promising position. Platini. Xavi Alonso. He's in a good position here. Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beşiktaş with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's gone for goal! That has been knocked clear. Gençler Birliği have the chance to go the other way. Climbs up big! Goal! Beşiktaş! Beşiktaş take the lead! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 19.
Beşiktaş have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Alexander-Arnold, incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. And back to the keeper they go. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Up he goes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Beşiktaş are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And that has not gone well. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe receives, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Beşiktaş are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi gets into a good position. Now it's Messi.
Neymar has been indicated.
Oh, the ball's come, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Beşiktaş absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Beşiktaş, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Alexander-Arnold, played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. It's Bergkamp! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 25.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Platini can see things others simply cannot. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Beşiktaş are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Gençlerbirliği needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. And the shot! Clipped into space. And again! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Looking to play him in. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to clear it. Gençlerbirliği do have a chance to counter here. Early ball out from the back. Platini. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
70 minutes is number
Clinical,
19.
just clinical. What a game this is to Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 10.
He can get that clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put paid to that. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this...
Shot, surely! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
Number 17.
This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
35.
He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
They've played it short.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Beşiktaş with another chance from a corner. Beşiktaş get their fourth corner. He's got tall. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now the demolish header! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's on Kuru. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The pass has gone astray. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Mbappe appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Number 22. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Fran Garcia. Oh, sweet feet. Has a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance, and now taking... And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience. A mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Beşiktaş really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful. I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Ball driven towards the far post. Showing great feet there. Played it again. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now this could be a chance. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beşiktaş are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nair.
Trabzonspor really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Good purposeful running this. Kane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Driving through the middle. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Mucci. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Takes a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beşiktaş leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Savic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get onto this? Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nair. Saliba gets a foot in here. Now it's Neymar. And it's Kane. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's on it, can he get away? 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mucci unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Backhand! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it's the last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 6, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ambitious ball here. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a key interception. Nair. And he's running through. Mucci.
There will be 1 minute added
Threads
time.
one in. Now it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far,
Everyone
Peter.
please
If
welcome
it ain't
the
broke,
two
don't
sides.
fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Beşiktaş are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now he's off and running. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Platini is the guilty party there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Here's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Bergkamp! Beşiktaş have it. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And the finish! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Beşiktaş is having a shot! Tufan attempts a clearance. And now that he's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can... And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Beşiktaş are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. Hoisted in, he gets big! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's managed to get free. That looks a good cross. It's a goal kick. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that was never going to make it. Beşiktaş can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tufan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the pass is intercepted. And they've got a throw. Beşiktaş. Some resolute defending there. Edin Militao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in a great position here. Platini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beşiktaş. Platini simply refused to be outdone there. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. Backhand! No, it's wide. That has not gone well. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's got the beating of his man. That's really well manoeuvred. Savage gets across to intercept that. Mucci. Alexander-Arnold was steaming forward, and he's picked out the run. Onana claims comfortably. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And here's Platini. And it's Ruben Neves. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. And that is as far as it goes. Beşiktaş can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Platini, voted... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
Well, this fourth...
And he's decided to go for it. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kane. Cross into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bergkamp.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many. But there's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beşiktaş are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, that is good. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Beşiktaş are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short. He's found a way through. That's tidy. Kane tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Beşiktaş certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kayserispor trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defense.
Big chance! Goal! Beşiktaş! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Beşiktaş have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contest.
Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He looks so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. Lovely bit of skill. Look at the space here, and Messi! Oh, has fallen kindly here. No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Beşiktaş have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. Benyes. And here's Neymar. It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Messi's cross. There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Beşiktaş find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ruben Neves. Platini. Beşiktaş are looking to break at pace. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Platini. Short changes him with that pass. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! It's there! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball. Now that's a fine challenge. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Beşiktaş have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Beşiktaş head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back on the way. Fran Garcia. Ruben Neves. And it's Garcia. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Tries to cut, climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Platini! And that is wildly off target.
Beşiktaş really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neymar receives it in a good position here. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes the... He gets big! And yes, it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 6.
Beşiktaş blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hefty. Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Beşiktaş present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Kayserispor give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Saliba. Fran Garcia. Bergkamp. Tries to play it through. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a very decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's a sharp little chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Kayserispor can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kayserispor get themselves back into contention.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
That looks a good ball through. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Tokosh. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. And it's Michel Platini.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ruben Neves. 75 minutes played. Now Neymar. Distributed tidily. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
Making another change here.
Coming on the field. Number 23. Number 2.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a promising position. Corner number 2 then. Kane! Harmlessly behind. Saliba. That pass isn't the best. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Kayserispor really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up.
Oh, can he finish? Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Beşiktaş got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is John, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That is a great pick out. Tokush. Benes. He's beaten the last man. And it's made its way to him. And he's heaved it away. Ruben Neves. No, that's been intercepted. We are into stoppage time. That has ended up in no man's land. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Neymar! Oh, the ball's come. In he goes again! That was mighty close. reclaimed it in a trice. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Dursun. Front-footed pressing going on here. Akanji calmly anticipates. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. Beşiktaş are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Nicely aimed pass. Dursun. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Kane. Lovely. Now tries a shot! Goal! Beşiktaş! Beşiktaş take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Beşiktaş have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that is expertly dealt with. Beşiktaş with the corner, they're first. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Beşiktaş are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful...
It's Kane! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Beşiktaş find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and the...
Ruben Neves! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Beşiktaş really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. Platini. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened? And one more try! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Beşiktaş are and he's decided to go for it. And that is faded wide.
Beşiktaş certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bergkamp. That has found him in acres of space. That's good play. Climbs up big! And he's missed it.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fired deep towards the back post. Neymar powering forward here. Neymar. And he shoots! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar. Bergkamp. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a throw. And here's Bergkamp. Shot a goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
He's looking wide.
Beşiktaş couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Beşiktaş have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fran Garcia cuts it out. Ruben Neves tries to pass it through. Bergkamp. Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice control. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar trying to keep this in. Real chance! Nunga. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Neymar. Messi. And the shot! It's run loose. That's another chance. No, it's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Bergkamp is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He has found the way through. Messi. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. Dursun. And that has put paid to that. And it's Neymar. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That was good alertness. Now it's Neymar. Kane shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution in progress.
Neymar. Now it's Kane. Ruben Neves takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Bingo. Now it's Petkovic. Nonge. Platini.
And Gonga really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Platini. And it's Messi. And the finish! That's just wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goes for a shot! And that has faded wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bergkamp, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And this is Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. You can run onto that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ruben Neves, too strong for his opponent there. That's good running with the ball. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get a decent chance! Off the post! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Petkovic. Saliba is the guilty party there. And claimed it back swiftly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters... And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
A game this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Passionate, emotional... Oh, shooting chance! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And here's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Messi, now it's Messi. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now he's off and running. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Out to the right. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Platini.
Beşiktaş are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific header! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception. Oh, the chance! Bergkamp. To Ruben Neves. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Kranovita.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. Plays it in low. Shapes to shoot! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Fran Garcia. Ruben Neves. And it's Bergkamp. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Bergkamp. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way, great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Neves. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Great vision, and he was quick to react. Saliba threads one in. Kane. Özcan. Fran Garcia gets a foot in here, and it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Neymar. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. He is through, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Substitution on the field. Number 72.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 23.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to... And the shot! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Neymar, and he welcomes it in. And Messi! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Takes a shot! Goal! Beşiktaş! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely aimed pass. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. Bergkamp. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bergkamp. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fran Garcia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Might want to be careful there.
He's in space and looking for options. Gets into some space. Oh, it's played into the area. Chance for a shot! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Number 10, number 11.
And it's Elmas. And they're on him in a flash. Can he get on the... And the finish! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
But there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Neymar carries the ball down the right. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Gets his head on it! They've done it! And the comeback is complete! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very...
And a chance! Yes, he's done it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gets a good foot in there. Nice looking ball. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there.
gymnastics.
Messi
and a
providing
minute has been
an outlet
indicated.
on that flank. He's got away. We are into overtime. Neymar. He's given the time to pick a pass. Elmas. Johnson. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fran Garcia.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kane. And this is Neymar. Tries a shot! That's really well cleared. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other
So
outcome,
there it is,
I don't think would have been
it's
fair.
Finished all square.
Well, thanks to Jim along. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite a
and
contest
welcome to
ahead of
the
us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim
And
Beck.
please welcome our
Glad to be here,
field.
Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And now,
Who do
lining
you,
up for
Jim, see
Beşiktaş.
making the difference here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
And can he finish? Goal! Beşiktaş! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Messi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Neymar has given away a free kick. Maxim. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi hurtling down that right flank. And this is Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beşiktaş with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Ball is over the line. Ruben Neves. He's tried one! Just a whisker away. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now what about a counter-attack? Bergkamp gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. He's got full. Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will...
It's Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager.
Timber with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Neymar. Messi in acres of space out wide. Shot could be on. Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Front-footed pressing going on here. Great vision. Neymar. And this is Kane. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball. And a chance! Now he's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Hit into the middle. He gets big. Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Beşiktaş are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
And the shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Beşiktaş are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
He's going for goal! Oh my word! Dennis Bergkamp! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 36 minutes is number 25, Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Tries to play it through. Neymar finds himself offside. Looking to play him in, and he's in on... It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the shooting chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There will be 3
He's
minutes
got
added
4.
time.
That is remarkable. And here's Maxim. Threads one in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Beşiktaş really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Beşiktaş are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Big chance! And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ruben Neves. Now it's Kane. And this is Bergkamp. That's very neat. He's beaten the last man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just eases him off the ball. Bergkamp. No, it's come to nothing. That has been knocked clear. And now they can clear their lines. It's a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Sanuts. And he's gone looking for safety. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
Can he finish? And that has flown over.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's going up front in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space and the shot! And one more try! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 61 minutes.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
He's found a way past. He's found a way through. This looks promising. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ruben Neves. Quality ball. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's the throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross flung in towards the big header! No joy, but a decent try. Timber. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Tries to pass it through. Messi has it in a wide position. Messi! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
22 minutes is number
There's going to be another change here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Over to the left. Shifted upfield. Knocks it into space. Could try cutting inside here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And Messi! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Now has another go! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fran Garcia is the guilty party there, and that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Played out towards the right wing. Timber. Messi. Here comes the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that's another good win of the ball. Spread out to the left.
Added minute has been indicated.
Messi!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Climbs up big! Cleared away. It's Timber. And he's let fly. He's put his foot right through that one. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Neymar, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And this is Neymar. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Neymar. And this is Messi. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, nice touch. And it's Ruben Neves. And this is chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Can he finish? Great effort, but no way through. Beşiktaş get their 4th corner. Ruben Neves. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And a chance! And it's Michel Platini. And this is Messi. And the shot! Goal! Beşiktaş! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Beşiktaş have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's on it. Can he get away? So much time and space here. Now it's Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a searching pass. And this is Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Bergkamp. Messi. Cleared away. The corner count is rising. That's 6. That has been knocked clear. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good to pay, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Beşiktaş ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar, and here's Bergkamp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, it's played into the area. Hit the post. Fran Garcia, big header. He's got a goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Harry Kane!
Beşiktaş are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now
Messi! That's a decent clearance.
There will be 3
In by
minutes added
Bergkamp.
time.
That has been knocked clear. Crossed in again. And he's taking no chances there. And here's big chance! It's loose, and there's a... and again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly... And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Beşiktaş are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's decent chance! It's run loose. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's forced to go back. Fran Garcia. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's an excellent interception. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Michel Platini. Here's a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And he's intervened well there. And here's Neymar. Oh, this is a great position. And this is... He's having a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Messi. Shot at goal! Oh, crossbar! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh, it's Kane! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some resolute defending there. Platini. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And this is Kane. Good to pay. Needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Flings in. Has another go! And that has flown over.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Beşiktaş are down to 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's going direct. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Platini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bergkamp! He would have been quick to... Oh, and he's following up! They've done it! And that is goal number 20.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Beşiktaş, after 78 minutes, is number 25, Dennis Bergkamp.
Beşiktaş are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Beşiktaş are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Goods to pay are looking to break at pace. Ruben Neves. That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a throw. Goods to pay can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's Neymar! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Coming on the field.
Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. Well, he's gone for it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And he plays one through. And this is Kane. And this is Kane. There's the shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely spread. Gets a good foot in there. And he was quick to react. Good ball, good take. Neymar goes for a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's tried one! Oh, denied at the last. And the referee brings it to a close. Beşiktaş, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Kane! And here's Kane! Goal! Beşiktaş! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Beşiktaş are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Beşiktaş make the perfect start. They are already ahead.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. Beşiktaş leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And no, that was never going to make it. A searching ball out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Knocks it out wide. Takes aim and big header! That's another chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Beşiktaş are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free, and he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
.3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's tried one! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold, played out towards the right wing, looking for a runner. Chips it through. Oh, what a climb! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong.
Beşiktaş really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Dervisoglu, Mihaila succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hoisted in. That's an excellent interception. Neymar, that pass has been well intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Out to the right. Cross into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Messi. Beşiktaş do have a chance to counter here. It's come to nothing. That's a corner kick. Beşiktaş with the corner, there first. He gets big! And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba does well to get it back. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, well played. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
That has not gone well. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Decent chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count. It's Kane! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
40 minutes is number 6.
Beşiktaş grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bergkamp. Looking for options for movement. Flashy rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. Over to the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Quickly taken. He's on it. Can he get away? Mihaila! Terrific header! And again! Really well taken goal! And they are right back within touch! And there's the end of the first half.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Beşiktaş 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And the game has already resumed here. That has been cut short. Akaydin. For Antalyali. And the counter is on. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking to go deep.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Antalyali. That looks a decent ball. Akaydin gets rid without sophistication. Akanji. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Timber has created 1 goal already. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Antalyali.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Devisolu. Timber. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Akaydin getting this one clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence, and that has left him in a heap. Platini. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Substitution from Beşiktaş.
So
Number
the manager
25.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 18, Neymar. Number 15.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Now it's Platini. Oh, that's a key interception. Beşiktaş perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He has found the way through. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Platini. And it's Kane. To Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now the ball in. And he's heaved it away. Corner number 3 coming up. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shoots! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. He's got to! Against the crossbar! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Timber. Son Heung-min. Timber. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He's gone for goal. And he's lifted it over. Messi. He's got away. And that's a good... Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
got his second. It's Cristiano Ronaldo has fallen kindly here. Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hangs one in, climbs up big.
There will be 5 minutes.
Quick to recover this. Latini! And that has faded wide. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. Beşiktaş can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.